Browns fans, time now for another Medical Mutual Browns position preview. And this time we're going to look at the cornerbacks, a room with a lot of highly drafted players, but also some opportunity for younger guys to step up and carve out a big role. Let's start with the new additions, and the biggest one obviously is Kevin Johnson. The former first-round pick out of Michigan State, entering his sixth season as one of the premier slot cornerbacks in the league. At least that's what he was last year, and he's banking on doing it again with the Browns. Last year, he was with the Buffalo Bills, one of the best defenses in the NFL, played very well for that playoff team, and saw an opportunity here in Cleveland to join fellow projected starters Denzel Ward, of course, former first-round pick, former Pro Bowler, one of the lockdown corners in the NFL. They call him the Warden of the North. So he's going to join Denzel Ward on one side and Greedy Williams on the other. Greedy, last year's second-round pick, showed a lot of flashes of brilliance and is looking to take a big step forward. And you think about the fact the Browns will have a first-rounder on one side, a second-rounder on the other in Greedy that many thought would be a first-rounder, and a former first-rounder in the slot. There's a lot of talent there. As far as top backups go, there's one that we really know about. That's Terrence Money Mitchell. Money Mitch, entering his seventh season, is the elder statesman of the Browns cornerback room. A guy with 7 career interceptions. He started a number of games for the Browns. In fact, all 8 of the games he appeared in the 2018 season. Whenever he's on the field, he has a knack for taking the ball away from the opponents, whether it's forcing fumbles, getting the interceptions. Money Mitch, a great fourth corner and the top backup on the outside. Now, behind those 4, this is where the opportunity comes in. Here are some names you need to know. Xavier Thomas, he's likely to make the team for his strength on special teams. One of the best special teams players in the league and a core special teamer for special teams coordinator Mike Prefer. Then there's Robert Jackson, entering his second year. He's got the size at 6'2", appeared in a handful of games for the Browns last year, so he's got some experience as well. He'll be competing with Donovan Olumbu, who the Browns got from the Dallas Cowboys. Again, tall, 6'2", long, lean. He and Jackson both fit very nicely from an athletic profile standpoint and what Joe Woods wants in some of his cover 3 schemes. Think about the Seattle Seahawks and how they like to have those big corners on the outside. So there's some names you need to know. On the inside, in that slot position, there's Donnie Lewis Jr., last year's 7th round pick. And then keep an eye on this guy, A.J. Green. It's a name you know, but he's not the A.J. Green you know that plays for the Bengals. He is a young man out of Oklahoma State who many regarded as the top undrafted free agent in the entire 2020 class. A very, very good performer, a guy with a huge chip on his shoulder. And when I talked to him, he told me, I'm looking to go in there, work hard, and make an impact. Keep an eye on him in training camp for sure. So what are you going to watch in training camp? Well, it's going to be how this roster shakes out after the top 4. Like I said, I think Thomas is going to be there because of his special teams prowess. But keep an eye on A.J. Green. The Browns need to find that backup slot corner, but also potentially a slot corner for the future. And A.J. Green could fit that bill, as well as Donnie Lewis. As for the stat you need to know, well, here it is. Last year, Denzel Ward and Greedy Williams were targeted a combined 145 times by opposing quarterbacks. They allowed exactly 1 touchdown on the season. Lockdown on the lake on the outside. That's what the Browns are hoping for in 2020 from Denzel and Greedy. For the latest on your Browns, keep it tuned to cleanbrowns.com and the Browns mobile app. This has been another Medical Mutual Browns position preview.